Hi guys, hello, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Ivy. Please be sure to subscribe if you like me. Thank you. Today I just thought we should talk about body insecurities, which I feel like it's something a lot of us struggle with, and how to really achieve that level of confidence regardless of what body type you are in.
But recently I just don't care. I'm a new bitch with a new style, got a new.
So first of all, has anyone noticed that the ideal body type is changing according to eras? In the late 1990s and in the early 2000s, what was mostly appreciated was the petite body type, the petite frame, you know, the girl with just, you know, a slender girl was the ideal body type then, and it was a whole era, it was a trend, right? Then came the Nicki Minaj Anaconda era, and things shifted societally, and people really began to appreciate the big girls, and all hip-hop music videos are about appreciating the fat girl, and you know, but the gist is what was more acceptable as the ideal body type was the big ass, big frame, but flat tummy. You feel me? So it's like these trends are changing constantly. Now I'm even realizing that the big girl with rolls and, you know, a bit of a tummy is starting to become more acceptable societally. And it's disturbing if you think about it, that we can question our own bodies because of a trend that has been set up out there, you know? Social media is very instrumental in contributing to our body insecurities, because a lot of us are scrolling our feeds, seeing these photos of aesthetically pleasing people. We don't even, you know, your conscious mind doesn't even think about the fact that this person could have actually edited parts and bits of this photo. Also the use of filters. I use filters too. I feel like everybody uses filters. You see how those filters smoothen your face and they make you look so done up. As you scroll and see all these perfect images of perfect people, you do not realize that unconsciously it causes you to believe that this is the ideal way that you're supposed to look. So obviously, if all you're seeing throughout the day is people with filters and smooth skin and whatever, when you look at yourself in the mirror and maybe there's a pimple popping, it's almost inevitable that you're gonna feel insecure. I heard Michelle Obama say this recently on an interview somewhere, where she was like, a lot of why we feel insecure as women, especially a lot of the reason why we have a lot of self-doubt is because these things have been indoctrinated intentionally to us. A lot of it is really being unconsciously programmed into our minds, and we don't even know this. Also, plastic surgery is starting to get encouraged a lot. Have you guys realized there was even a whole era during the COVID period? There was a trend where everybody was getting Brazilian butt lifts, the BBLs, and it's like it's so encouraged, it's so normal. We see a lot of influencers go through these plastic surgery procedures, and they take us through, and obviously because we are watching it through a one-dimension screen, you think it's this easy thing that is just, you know, pop up and you change your body and boom boom boom, you feel better about yourself. I really feel like it's gotten to the point where it's more important to have an aesthetically pleasing body than actually having a body that's functioning right. You know, like it's been made to look like it's so easy to get a plastic surgery, and you know, and we don't even realize that some of these surgery, like the BBLs, they are very, very risky, and a lot of people actually die. There's a very high death rate when it comes to people doing plastic surgery, but it's become normal, and now we all want to change certain parts of us. We all want to do certain procedures, and nothing against plastic surgeries, by the way. I would do it at some point, you know. It's just I wouldn't do it from the point of to have an aesthetically pleasing body. First of all, is my body functioning right? Do I feel right in my body? But right now where we are, even young girls up to the age of 16 are getting themselves to do plastic surgeries just because they believe this is how they are gonna feel better about themselves. It's sad if you ask me. Okay, so this is for me specifically. I feel like the reason why I developed a lot of body insecurities growing up is because of the comments I had from people around me, so many people. And there's one thing I never understood, because I was always born a fat baby. Like, who gives birth to a 4 kg baby? Yeah, I was that. I was 4 kgs. I was so big. And this is since birth. So already it's clear that genetically I have a natural disposition of having a thicker body. Naturally, because it's how I was born. Even when I was a baby, I was so big I couldn't even fit into the small diapers or the medium ones even. You know, like, that has always been my body frame, naturally. You know, people will always find something to say, and especially in the African tradition, it's almost clear that as long as you are fat, it means you're unhealthy and you eat too much and you've got to work out. People don't even pay mind to the fact that this could be your genetic natural disposition. You know, and it's not always that a fat person means they're unhealthy. Sometimes even slim people can be unhealthy, you know. But anyway, I always got these comments. I was bullied a lot when I was a young girl because of being fat. Such comments growing up, I feel like it's almost inevitable that they are gonna get into you, especially because if one person says something, 2 people, then it's 3, then 10 people, and they repeat the same thing, it almost reaffirms the negative beliefs you have about yourself. So body insecurity is inevitable, you know. That's just how I feel, and I feel like I need to talk about this specifically. As women, a lot of us, or at least I, experience a lot of, you know, there are ups and downs when it comes to the relationship with your body. Why? Because when you're on your period, at that point, you're not feeling at your best. We've been through this, right? You know, you feel a bit, your tummy is bloated, your nipples are way too sensitive, you have pimples on your face, you're moody, you know. And then after my periods are over, I find myself feeling more energetic, and now I have psych, and I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, hey, that up and down kind of relationship with your body as a woman, it's almost inevitable that we are gonna feel this way, especially as ladies, because at one point you give life, you give birth, and then your body changes forever. Now you have stretch marks and you have to fall in love with your body all over again. You know, like, as a lady, your body is this constantly changing thing, and even the relationship you have with yourself will constantly be changing. Your emotions are valid. Those feelings of self-doubt and insecurity are valid. It is valid that you feel that way. It's real. It's not in your head. It's very real that you actually feel that way. So here's my point here. Regardless of how you feel, regardless of what place you're in terms of the relationship with your body, I think the most important thing is confidence. If you understand quantum physics, you get what I mean. Confidence is energy. Like, everything is. Confidence is energy. On an energetic level, people can feel it. It's not this physical, tangible thing. It's energy, yeah? And I want you to think about it this way. Do you realize the reason why we put celebrities on such a pedestal and we look at them as this sort of god? Like, you see Rihanna performing on stage and you're like, oh my god, is she even real? It's because they are confident. They appear confident. You get me? Once the cameras go on, oh boy, you can feel that energy. And that's what I mean. Confidence is energy. And baby girl, when you are confident, people can smell it on you. They can feel it on you. You walk into a room and that energy introduces itself even before you can say a word. Trust me, at whatever point you are at with your body, whatever relationship you have right now with your body, whether you're working towards a specific goal, wherever you are at, the most important thing is to be confident. Because once you're confident, it's only you. it's only you who's noticing those insecurities, nobody else. So even though you wake up that day and you have a pimple on your face, but you still leave your house feeling like that bitch because you're confident, honey, nobody's gonna come at you and be like, hey, what's this on your They can feel your energy, and it's right. So how do you get more confident, right? The first thing is affirmations. First of all, start with this one. I am confident. I am confident. Claim it. I am confident. Look yourself in the mirror every morning and say, I am beautiful. Find affirmations that relate with how you feel and incorporate it into your day-to-day life. Take care of your body in the way that feels best to you. What makes you feel good in your skin? If that's makeup and dressing up and looking cute, do it. Wake up in the morning, go for a run maybe, or a nature walk, or go to the gym, or you can do stretches in the house. I still have a very complicated relationship with working out, honestly, because I just feel like it is this thing that was forced on me and it just felt like a lot of work. So I'm working around that. Water, oh my god, 70% of your body is water. I saw this on TikTok. Speak life into the water you take. That glass of water, look at it and say, I love you, thank you, because water takes the shape of whatever it is in. That's a very spiritual thing. Take care of your body in whatever way feels right to you. It can be different for everybody. The next thing is to compliment people freely. Compliment people. I'm telling you, everything is energy. What you give is what you get. When you genuinely think someone looks good in what they are dressed or in anything, compliment them freely and comfortably. You realize that energy you give is what you get. You know, if you want to be joyful, spread joy. So the same case with confidence. Sit down with your book and write down things that you genuinely love about yourself. What's something you see in the mirror and you're like, wow, this is beautiful, and be more focused on that, so that whenever there's a mental war going on and you find yourself comparing yourself to people online especially, you return back to that place in that book where you wrote the things you genuinely adore about yourself. What is it that you love about yourself? Trust me, there's always something so beautiful about you and so unique when you look in the mirror. For me, it's my eyes, my lips. What is it for you? If you're struggling with body insecurities to the point where it's become body dysmorphia now, and it's become like it's mentally depressing, you know, it's important to seek therapy. And if you have maybe like an eating disorder, or you find yourself having mental wars whenever you think about your diet and what you're eating, or even if you have like if you're anorexic or bulimic, it's important to seek help. Don't just think that what I'm saying right now is gonna work exactly for you, because sometimes these things, they cut in way too deep, and we really need professional help to get us out of such gutters, you know. So really seek professional help if you feel like it's overwhelming. If your body insecurities become too overwhelming for you, seek professional help. Find therapy, invest in it. You're not gonna regret it. Work on being confident. Work on that energy, because trust me, that energy is everything. It's everything, because we all have insecurities, right? But once you're confident, honey, once you're confident, people won't even notice those things you're insecure about. You are beautiful. You're beautiful. You're confident. Anything that tells you otherwise is a lie. Okay? I love you so much. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye. Mwah.